I cut it with a fork.
It's fine.
How's this flavor?
You saw his booty, which is still. It's actually nicer now. He looks like he's in his 20s. Like he looks like he might be younger than the Muffin Man.
Huh.
I'm gonna make a spot check from where I am.
If you were to make a spot check, he looks a lot more like Will Graham now.
I mean,
Get
it
a
is
spot check for the booty. I'm gonna make a spot check for the booty. Sorry.
What?
I'd like
Well,
to
like a lot more like that.
making a spot check for the room that he's looking
Now
into.
I feel really bad that we made him cry.
We're gonna make another.
It's like
I'd like to do a
dog cry. Like.
19 to look into the room. Ow.
I have a 36 on sense motive to see what he's doing.
Hello.
Hello. Can I borrow this chair?
Yep. If you want any, there's gingerbread, muffins, and candy.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, Mason.
Hi, Dad.
Okay. Well, it's nice of you to offer.
Yep.
Probably be back. First minute.
Thank you for closing the door.
You're welcome.
Right. What?
29, I'm looking.
Who got less than 15?
Can I re-roll?
Do I
You
have
can
to?
now.
Do I have to?
Hey, Miles.
You don't have to. You can not look.
I have a 36 on sense motive to see what he's
Thank
doing.
Got an 11. So yes, I'm less than 15.
25.
He's burying everywhere right now.
Kelly.
All over like a window.
Berry?
I rolled a 4.
Very like
Got a 25.
Bury?
Bearing is an act.
Oh,
An act of
he's burying.
he's burying.
Yeah. Mug and everything.
Oh, he's got the mug of sadness. Like, hey, that's my
No!
So the actor is the
No, that's bad!
that's my mug. Plus 1 to tears.
Oh, I'm sorry. You should put that down. It's not. No,
So what did we see?
I'm good. I love these.
it's not productive.
I was getting it for you
What
actually
did we
anyway.
What?
What do we see
You know,
inside?
you can drink out of it again
You
if want.
see
There's nothing in it.
a
Guys,
dancing figure.
who's it?
Sorry, what?
Who is it?
And every 6 seconds, she goes back and
For a
starts
second, I
over.
thought you just ate one of your dice.
Is it his wife?
Spot check to
She's
see
what?
how similar she looks to Anara.
Yeah.
6.
Not might as well.
That's a 9.
35.
34.
15.
What'd you roll?
13.
I rolled a 6.
Fucking Deepwood snipers.
What do our elfin eyes see?
Everything!
Alright,
think there's
who
just
got
one
above 20? Who got above 30? Okay.
Just these two.
You see, everyone else sees vague similarities about in little, like in not in height, but in like proportions. And you two can see that a majority of her is much like the toy maker.
You mean tick, 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 tick. R. Okay.
And she's dancing on a loop.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of strange, guys.
So, is that another automaton?
No.
Is it a clock? Does it talk to us?
Well, technically neither of them is automaton. Automaton would mean that they were something that was not living and then now is living. Both of them were living and their bodies never stopped, but both of their souls left.
Does she talk too?
No.
That sucks.
Yeah. I had to replace a bunch of her organs as they started failing one by one.
So is that what your... Is that your wife?
What was left of her?
I actually might cry. Just a little bit.
Fun times.
Which
Well,
is
you're
why I
still
was
kind
so
of pissed that she
surprised
was
the first time I saw this person, who looked vaguely like the little girl that was the toy maker's daughter, who looks vaguely like my wife.
Did you cheat on him?
What?
Excuse me?
If I had to guess,
You are the last
You're-
person in
you
our
cheated
party
on
to
him
talk
and
about
Dad.
morality.
That would be
he makes like a connection in his head. And he's just like,
Oh.
that bitch.
Oh god. Oh god, you were right.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Vecna, you bitch.
Whoa, wait.
what?
about Vecna?
You're not here. You can't listen, you dick. It's fine. Your character probably would have done that. Yeah.
You feel a disturbance in the force.
You hear the name Vecna said in vain. You're just like. That's the final. Oh! Completes the cycle. It's like a bong.
Hey,
So-
no, Dan.
It just like comes out like the same and just. No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh god.
Yes, we're talking about jacking off into the air and it's saying Vecna, people who can't see. You're welcome.
War paint.
Okay.
Now it's a bit far.
In between different levels of crying, which he is currently doing, even though he's not like breaking his voice at all, which is impressive. Charisma. Dean level of like not breaking voice occasionally when he's crying.
What are you talking about?
I know.
Dean Winchester breaks his voice all the
I was
fucking
gonna
time.
say,
It's
I know.
Neil Caffrey
That's the point.
of crying.
So Neil Caffrey.
Anyway,
God damn it.
touch.
Touch. In between, you essentially get the gist that he thinks that perhaps the daughter of the Twinmaker was actually a reincarnation. And the only person who would have done that to him, who he can currently think of, who
Oh.
has it out for him, is Vecna.
Oh.
And to then give that child something like a deadly disorder, of which would indicate that was someone he wanted to save, thus killing.
Oh.
Why does she have it out for you? Jesus.
That's a dick move.
Yeah.
Just Vecna, it was such a dick move, I had to get it removed.
That's why she changed.
No, she gave up her dick for it. Not removed it. Just
It was such a dick move, it literally was a dick.
Vecna's
It
dick
cost an
detached,
arm and a dick.
became a force of will, and just like messed with the universe for a while.
You mean a force of Willy?
Jason!
Jason! Yeah!
Jason!
Jason! Oh, good. Oh, so good. Okay.
He vomits.
Oh,
you,
I'm
Do you
sorry.
need a doctor?
Do you need a sec?
he's got a healing belt. It might make you feel better.
You.
Just
Not
like
a
walks
cure
up, just
disease.
like.
I'm just like.
Do you need me to rub it back? I don't know what to
Can
do
you sit
here.
soft kitty, warm kitty to him?
If you want, your wife can dance for you.
Did you just say that?
I shouldn't laugh.
Oh!
I'm
Oh!
not even gonna look up. That was
Oh!
Olia's still pissed about not being married to him. Blow, blow.
Why do you care? That's another life.
Oh God! Oh!
Jealousy issues.
I'm just gonna
territory.
lay down and curl up a bit. I'm not comfortable with any situation
think
that
he's
has
better
gone
than
on.
me?
I feel a disturbance in my afro. My afro starts wiggling.
The
Well, that was aggressive.
the Candyman proceeds to walk over and turn her off. That was the first time that she stopped dancing in 400 years.
I think her legs might need a break.
I think it's about time that she could stop.
I'm
you
going
hear
to
from
lay
her,
on the floor and cry a bit. Excuse
I would like to
me.
attempt to comfort him, even though I probably can't do anything.
Comfort.
Okay, what do you do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
My
That's a
actual
good response.
I don't know.
You make a donut and give it to him. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're saying, woman. Help me with this.
Speak at the English.
This is good. This is good. A royalty-free song.
This is very fitting. At first I thought it was the paper please thing. I was like, what?
Sorry, Asmund.
A window appears next to
He's
you.
pressing
Pressing F and making the songs. You went all the way to the end.
A window opens up next to you, and he goes, I think I know why you're here.
Why would you say that?
Because I figured out why she's here.
Explain yourself. 30 seconds.
Thank him.
He reaches to the window and just pulls you through. He proceeds to explain everything he just explained to them, except for he's like, the only way, after getting as strong as I possibly could, that I could possibly bring back my wife, was to attain a higher level of power, which can only be done by becoming a god. Hence why I've worked so hard to make the magic shop. A bit of myself stored in everything. Every kill, somewhat attributed to me. Every life saved, attributed to me, partially. These things add up over a long period of time, and I was the precipice of becoming something more. If I had, I could have brought her back. Judging from the instability that's been going on in the upper planes these days, due to the gods mostly leaving, I can only surmise that Vecna is in a good position, and she doesn't want her position threatened. Seeing me as the first problem would have potentially been a good reason for her to come after me. Although I'd never thought she'd bring my boys in to do it for her.
She seems kind of like a bitch.
No shit, Sherlock! You want a fucking medal? It's a gnome.
Vecna told me nothing of you. She never mentioned you once to me. Everything that has led us here has been the Muffin Man's doing.
What if?
Your powers only work if you're doing the will of Vecna. And from what I've seen so far, you believed you were doing good for a long period of time. To find out that you had a false god. Not that she doesn't exist, mind you, but that she's not the person you thought she was. Is it really that far of a stretch at this point to realize that her intentions with you were even more distraught than you already thought? That maybe she had a purpose, it wasn't just mindless fucking with you?
I've never mistrusted Vecna. She's always led me in the right path.
I went through a little while of mistrusting her.
Yeah, there was a time when you had like the whole crisis.
I chose not to eat the bread. It was a rebel moment.
The only rebel moment.
It was
Your toast is burnt.
Your toast has
any time
been burned.
I haven't followed her was been a mistake. I know now she is who I am meant to follow. She's given me gift after gift, and I trust her with my life.
Gift after gift, or tool after tool to
So your
serve her
love
will.
can be bought.
I'm tuning them out.
Gift after gift is in the loss of your eye and the loss of your hand.
She had a reason.
And I've just told you the reason.
I'm not here to kill you.
Then why'd you kill me before?
Something made all of us do it. It wasn't anything we could control.
I rolled the will save! I did too! Oh my god! We passed it for like a second. Oh, it's like we totally could.
I tried, okay? I tried to fight it. I tried to make it as painless as possible for you.
I understand.
I'm sorry, painless as possible. You summoned a wall of blades under him.
It's
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah, I
Just sleep. Just sleep. I understand that what you did, you thought you were doing the right thing.
I never thought killing you was the right thing. We couldn't do anything about it.
Except for you did think it was the right thing, and that's why you came. It wasn't until after I told you it was the wrong thing that you started believing it was the wrong thing. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Jorv.
So in the end.
Correct.
So
Muffin Man, he painted you as this false prophet that would bring about the end of times.
It's quite likely, actually, that if I had ascended before I was reformed and quelled my mind, then it may have been something awful.
how many
I-
more souls would you have needed to ascend to godhood?
I've never used a single soul.
How many more people would you have had to kill?
I wouldn't have had to kill anyone.
Why haven't you?
You've all been doing it for me. Well, not you, but everyone. Everyone who's taken a magic weapon of mine. Everyone who's taken a shield, a sword, a cloak. Every time they use it, they think just a little bit of a thanks for who they got it from.
No, I don't.
He proceeds to explain to you something else. That, in fact, your solidity in the universe is essentially based on who knows you and how much they believe in your existence. Therefore, by thinking about someone, you're actually making them more tangible. Which, in my campaign, by the way, also affects it if you're out of it. For instance, thinking about the Muffin Man. You came to me one day and said, I was thinking about the Muffin Man. And then I went to Hilltop after praying to him, and I got my favorite muffins.
That did happen. That did happen.
Which I was like, that's very interesting. And so,
I pray to a lot of God.
since I split myself off, I have not killed anyone except out of pity and for necessity of myself to continue. And that was never taking a life in the soul manner. They always went to where they were meant to go.
So then you still had a goal, though, which was to achieve godhood. What percentage on your way to that goal are you at?
I'm just thinking.
99.
Exactly?
You're asking him to quantify a number which doesn't exist. He's giving you a number which he thinks is relevant.
Alright. Do you know how much more it would take to push you over the edge and into the realm of godhood?
Over the river and through the woods.
Why do we
think-
want him to receive godhood?
I think at this point the problem is that there are 3 of us who could potentially arise. And so the universe needs to knock 1 or 2 of us out.
So you.
I think that if they had managed to knock me out completely, they may have both found their way to something higher as well.
Okay.
So basically, we're in the middle of a god fight. Almost god fight.
The pawns,
Demigod fight.
they're the kings.
I wouldn't say the pawns anymore, but you were pawns once.
Knights and rooks.
I mean,
Certainly not the
Am
bishops.
I the queen?
Walker's probably a
can we,
rook.
what? Huh.
He appreciates your knowledge of chess.
Then, can I ask what those were? Those things that you took out of Barry and I?
Yeah, what happened to Larry? He was
Oh.
kind of an ass, but
God damn.
a little curious.
I'm right here.
Oh,
Problem, Barry?
Where did they go?
Right here with you.
Oh,
Problem, Vince?
hey Larry,
there's
are you gonna
still.
try to kill my friends today?
You guys have some special
Hey, Mido.
It wasn't you. I was. Oh wait, but was that Gingy?
No. As he is
Right.
manipulated, they proceed to explain to you two, as they manipulated you, they forced us to change as well.
Huh.
Then
Oh, I'm sorry.
okay. Then
You
He's
get,
all in
a,
the same
you get a
boat, huh?
burning image in your head of the Muffin Man and Gingerbread Man, respectively, and just like a hatred building from these two.
Well, I can understand why you'd be pissed, Larry. Got it right there with you.
okay.
Larry, I used to be a fungus, and
Huh.
I used to be an octopus, just like you, until I took a muffin to my face.
Took a muffin to
You
I
still
guess-
haven't given me a reason to stay.
Guess we're kind of bonded, aren't we?
You didn't ask me for a reason to stay earlier. You asked me for the truth. That was the first thing you asked. I've given you what I know is the truth. I'm not ever going to give you a reason to stay. This is between me and my children. If you like, you can attempt to help one or the other of us. You know I can't raise a hand against you. I've said this before, and I've already died once on your behalf. I'm willing to do it again if that's necessary.
How many times can you die?
Oh, Jesus.
He didn't come back 3 years later.
He has a better respawn time. He's upgraded.
He never.
I only have the other clone right now, and he's very weak right now.
So, your sons are working for Vecna to axe you off.
That's unfortunate.
Wait,
She is a bitch.
wait. Your sons?
I mean, she was there to watch that
Wait,
fight.
wait. Are
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Gingerbread. You talking about them and Muffin? They're your.
Well, she
they're
was
your kids.
There.
Wait, so
Wait,
they're.
whoa, okay.
Wait, they're gingerbread man.
Yeah,
Muffin
We're
Man?
just in their
Okay.
previous image.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Music is so perfect.
I know. Then
Like I've said, this is between me and my children. You're more than willing to help on
Aren't
either
they
side.
technically your children?
I won't
No.
stop you to help me.
wait, why would they?
But if you choose to fight with them, I can't say what will happen if they die in their realm, or if I die in this. I don't know what it will lead for you.
So what
I'm not going to give you a reason to fight. I'm not going to give you a reason to stay. I can't tell you who you are because you've worn these masks for far too long to know who you are underneath. I can't hold you here for any reason. I'm not even asking for your help.
Well, you know what? In our memories, the false memories that we have, we never really were asked for help. We deemed it necessary and good, and we acted on it. So, whether or not you ask is irrelevant.
We all just kind of go together where we want to go.
Frankly, though, I know I'm a bit pissed about being manipulated.
I'm nobody's.
How do you
Explains
know
why
he's
you're
not
crazy.
manipulating us?
I can't promise that. I've told you what I did, and you have to take my word for it or
No, he's
not.
not trying to act all like I'm super good the way the other ones were.
Muffin Man never acted like
He
that.
also admitted to being shades of gray. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not calling you a saint. You've killed over. I mean, your kill count's over 3K.
And
7K.
you've killed.
It's a nice kitty, yeah.
I don't know, but
You
I think
once ate a horse partially.
I think I killed a
We're
goat.
all a little shade of gray.
horse was
I think
dead.
that's all I've killed.
You killed it!
It was a mercy killing.
If I may, would you mind?
Okay. What?
He walks over with a syringe in his hand.
Keep that thing out of my neck.
Okay. Arm okay?
Is it gonna do to me what it did to the other people?
Not quite.
Is it heroin? Fine.
He sticks it in your arm and hits the plunger. Over the course of the next 2 minutes, you see him fall to his knees, and as he does, he goes from being his normal self to having like a glazed over look in his eyes, and then tears start flowing down his face.
What did you do to him?
And now you broke him.
Heal check.
Just let him. He'll be up in a second.
Heal check.
Are you?
Why did you break him?
Nat 20. That's a 53.
Yeah, you see that he put him in a very temporary coma, also known as a dream state. As you awake from it, you now have the memories of approximately from that moment to if you walked out the door, left the entire country, moved across the sea, and had an entire life on that side of the sea, and died peacefully in bed with your children around you and your wife with you. That's what I give him.
What happened?
Are you alright?
Are you catatonic?
Are you
Please add 2 to your wisdom.
Oh, sweet.
y'all good there? You gonna be okay?
Look,
It's just like,
He's writing notes.
Hold on, I gotta tweet about this.
Hang on. It's the Nazis. So what happened? You okay? You were
It's
what did you see?
it's a long story. Don't particularly feel like sharing it.
Is it? Are you okay though?
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
I need some air.
It's irrelevant at this
Back.
point. It's not
I-
critical.
Step outside.
For a
But no, seriously, how do you make that stuff?
I have to use the bathroom.
What are you talking
I
about?
advise if you want to learn, start by having a wife who's dying from a disease you can't cure.
Alright, I can find a terminally ill chick.
would not. I think the man's trying to not recommend it.
So are you more
Very
or less
sense motive.
It's only been like.
Meanwhile, this is being said by the
Are you
executive.
more or less
You can choose at this point to be perfectly sane if you'd like, from here on out.
17.
Can I choose to be sane but a bit quirky?
What did you do?
17 sense motive.
Yeah, you understood what he was saying.
Yeah. Okay.
I said you had a good sense motive check, because you said it already,
Yeah, okay.
but that's fine.
Yeah.
I would like to pray to Vecna outside.
Okay? What are you praying?
30.
Vecna, you know I have trusted you as much as I possibly could my entire life. And I don't know if what this man says is true or false. But I know that you have guided me along the path I have taken in this life. So please, whatever you have to do, help me move along. Because this is not where I'm supposed to be.
Are you asking me to kill you?
29.
There's no response.
sons. Damien, do you still aspire to be a god?
Such good timing with the music. I'm sorry.
I suppose I still would like my wife back. And I suppose if I was able to get that far, I might be able to give you guys something back of your lives as well. I feel since you've been cheated thus far. I've always hated seeing people in my life being gypped of the things, robbed of the things that they hold dearest. I can't imagine very well, even with my immense knowledge of what it's like to rip yourself apart on your own doing, that you would in any way, shape, or form be a worse person if you were given the life which you were supposed to have. I don't know what it would be like to have that stolen from me. I know what it'd be like to have it given back. And it's painful, and it hurts. But I do feel better for it.
You said that gods can also bring people back from the dead. You intended this whole trip to godhood to bring back your wife. What about the people that you've killed? Would you be able to bring those back if you attained godhood?
I don't know. I don't even know if this will work.
Wait, I have.
Will you promise us one
You
thing?
killed over 7,000 people on a hypothesis.
I think I said like 3,000 something.
No, you said like 7.
Okay, whatever, yeah.
7,300 something people. that you
I
could
saved 5,000 people from a life of torment, suffering, from parents never knowing what to do as they lost control of their child. I allowed them the peace of knowing there's someone out there who killed their children. I allowed them the ability to move on with their lives even though they were upset and angry. Do you have any idea what it's like being a parent and watching what you had birthed before you transmitted into something not even human and slowly forget who you are as they descended into madness?
Were you going around just sticking these people with your needles, or were you at least telling them of what you were doing?
I told every one of them.
Oh!
Every one of them consented. Except for this one. It's an unfortunate byproduct. I had to prove it worked.
So,
Well, that actually changes a lot. I thought you were just finding people in dark alleys who happen to be sick, sticking them in the neck, and then they're like, haha, I get to live longer, thanks for your life. That changes things.
I'm not in the room. I'm still walking to Shannon.
I'd like to...
You left, Rashad.
You're Dr. Kevorkian.
Am I? Who's that?
Dr. Kevorkian was he was a physician who was famous for performing physician-assisted suicides in the United States, which is not legal here, and they just did it a bunch.
Yep.
Until they just eventually decided.
Can I do a spot check with the chandelier?
Yeah, we have to arrest you now.
You're
You know what
like
happened? Out of prison of old age.
15 minutes away.
I'd like to do a sense motive check to see if he was telling the truth about the consent. 17 plus 26.
Damien, I got a question.
So a 41.
Doesn't sound like he's
Or
lying.
43.
You said that you're not a god yet, and neither are Candyman or Gingerbread Man. And it takes a god to bring people back to life, right?
No.
You can sense alignment.
That's the only way that I
He
can
left,
do it at this
remember?
point.
Stepped outside.
There are men of the cloth out there, and with the will of other gods, are able to bring people back. And there are
Need to clear his head.
unnatural ways that some people have found to bring others back. Hence, you lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we all kind of died once and then came
Except you're not.
We're not
I
done
have a hard
anymore.
time believing that you are the same people. You may share the physical structure, you may even share a few of the quirks, but I don't believe that you are the same people.
We're made to look like the people from your past, so you can't fight back.
Well, it would be harder for me to fight back.
Did Chasen like belts?
According to his parents, well, according to what he said about his parents, I would say he wasn't fond of getting the belt.
Well, I guess I one thing.
That's weird.
I was a servant for most of my not life,
Not life. That's a good way to put it.
and it kind of sucks.
Yeah, you got the unfortunate memories. I mean, I had some pretty awesome missions, so
I
at
won't
least
lie.
I can remember that.
I'm not as
I
painful
have
as
a
it
lot
may
of
be to get
insecurity in my life.
whatever life I had back, I can't imagine it can be much worse than nothing over my entire existence.
At least you
At
can
this
eat in
point-
front of people now.
You're always welcome here, as
Was that my
long
dog?
as I'm alive, I suppose. And I would suggest that I'm going to go and see what I can do about this subject. You're more than welcome to come with me if you'd like, but I'm not going to tell you you have to come. And you can stay. You can go. If you walk out the doors, you could start a new life. Next to the wall over here, there's a chest for each of you with plenty of money. You could leave and never look back. I can't give you your life back now, but I can give you a life for the future.
Blue pill or the red pill? He offered us the purple pill earlier.
I can give you both.
Noise.
Oh wait a minute.
So, out of curiosity, why do they call you the Purple Sage?
There was a phase when that was a lot easier to get across to people than the Magic Man.
Gotcha. Because I like
It's-
purple.
Yes, Hawkeye.
So, what's gonna be then?
Well, you know what? Even though my soul is totally intact, I guess.
Yeah, you really need to work on like knowing whether or not you have your own soul.
I really want to kill you.
I'm sorry.
Every day. Every day. It just grows hard. Oh, it's harder and harder to not.
God above, popcorn.
every day.
You know...
You know, I'm your pseudo mom. So
I understand you.
Thank you!
Am I there yet?
You know, she has been my only experience
half
with
an hour away.
gnomes.
I know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
15 minutes out.
So,
Correct version of gnome or just
Okay.
directly modified?
We're
Like
having
I was
a
going
conversation
to
in real
say.
time.
like
Yeah,
like
I'm
I-
saying, like you're running, but like it's like a mile.
It's alright, I know
Well, a
what
couple
you're going
miles.
through.
I'm gonna say I can.
Okay, like I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted.
My bad.
Even though I still have my soul. I have been put through losing 50 years? Is that still a thing? Am I still...
More than likely not, considering it was done under a false pretense of you not having your original soul.
What do you
I know.
mean by
And
losing
he's
50
also
years?
independent of you.
That was before. When he died...
Wait, what was the chain thingamabob then?
Okay, we're getting to that. When he died,
Could you cut that?
he was...
Baby, come back! Okay.
You can blame it all on Magic Man.
Actually, Katie.
So, when he died, in
What does
order
he look
to
like?
Or Muffin Man.
what?
You explain this to him. I understand.
Yeah, explain all that stuff.
Who was he like?
Who was he like?
Do you mean boy?
Yeah, he was frail.
Like
and-
the Gingerbread Man. What is the Gingerbread Man all about? Unlife.
collecting
Mysteriousness.
souls.
Unlife.
Yeah,
So if he became a skeleton
yeah.
before you came to Smashington, do you really think it was your doing?
Okay, no.
Or is that just a convenient explanation they could give?
Okay. So I'm not missing 50 years.
No.
So,
Speaking of which, though, when you came to my shop before and I cut the chain,
Yeah.
the chain wasn't binding your partial soul. The chain was binding your souls together,
Okay.
keeping you two from ever parting from farther away from each other. The closer you are together, the stronger you are.
Really?
Magically.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Which is why when you were farther away, even in your minds, he was much, much weaker. And although you awoken first, figuratively, why, it wasn't until you found him that he started awakening.
Okay. given all these false pretenses that I've acted upon, I honestly want to do something about this. I want to know. I need to have.
I want to know how the story ends.
I need to have Gingerbread Man, and I guess Muffin Man too, pay for doing this.
Retribution.
There you go.
Atonement.
I mean, to play devil's
Justice
advocate,
demands retribution.
there is a good chance that before this you were all terminally ill people. We seem to have that in common as a family. But there is a chance that they could have saved your lives beforehand.
Well, then let me go thank them. And then have them disappear. They've done nothing. I don't know. They're shaving somebody else's head.
Shaving his head, one guy's playing guitar.
Yeah, it's cool.
We could walk away. We could just have our
Alright,
own
you know
life
what?
now. But
No.
what's stopping them from doing it again?
Exactly.
Get it on.
That's the
And again,
thing.
We have to stop the cycle now. What if this has already been a thing? What if this has already happened before? What if we're just the only successful bunch?
Exactly.
Anything super important.
The circle's a
In a sense. Regardless,
This was the
even
first
if
time
we,
I've met you all again, as far as I know.
And she doesn't.
Aside from potentially this one.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Well,
Daughter of the Toymaker?
Darn,
The
try to make it
experiments.
look like you.
oh,
We
yeah.
could stop this right now.
That's the thing. They're just Okay, first off, they're just taking images of somebody's past and tormenting him with them. That's not cool, man. That's not cool at all.
It's like, guys, I don't think this is right. I really think we should do something
But, like,
this.
legitimately.
That being said, we do at this moment in time have a chance to walk away.
Yeah,
Because a life that it sounds like we would have never had.
maybe.
If
We won't have
even
that.
Though we've been manipulated.
But I want
Regardless,
my stuff
ridiculously.
back, guys. Like that's.
You won't have it. That's the point.
That
I
was just
need
the
to
price
go
to pay
get
to
it
actually
again.
have a life in our case.
I have a life. This is my life now.
I'm sorry.
The places you rob from never exist either.
What?
I can find silver
Your idea of
items.
a life is
And
being
get my
manipulated
shit
by
back.
lots of people
So-
stronger than you.
No.
And being
The entire
like,
time I've been praying.
That's not what I mean.
Just so you know,
No,
she doesn't care about you anymore.
this isn't about justice.
Because you're no longer a part of her life. She saw through your
wanna
eyes
say it
until you
together?
killed her.
No.
Come
And then assumed the mission
know
was
you
done and
want
just
to.
dropped you like it was hot.
By the way, you went
Drop it like it's hot.
I pull out the vial.
Which one?
This is like the most
When in
ironic
doubt,
time
back
you're not
now.
smoking.
I know. Right?
Okay.
I pull it out and I open it.
Okay. It's open.
It's open.
It's open.
It was a powder, like a herbal powder.
It was a flask. Inside the flask was a winding limb of like a vine with leaves on it in the glass
Maybe
and
know
swirling dust.
I
Can't just
smell it. I
We
smell
can,
like I
but-
try to waft it. Smell it.
It smells like Vecna smelled when she appeared before you.
sorry.
Waiting until it's back.
I guess I try to dump some of the dust on my hand.
On which hand?
Oh, sorry. Oh crap! I only have one hand.
I gotta put it in my other hand. Hook. It breaks.
You can just loop the thing.
I guess I hold it by the edge and use I turn it goes into blade form and just kind of tilt it up to dip into this hand
Okay.
flask.
It swirls around your hand, and then goes into your sword, your knife
hand?
knife hand,
Okay.
Hook hand.
Swiss Army hand.
Swiss Army hand.
Alchemist hand.
I did say you could use a fist, by the way, with that hand if you want.
You did say that?
Yeah, you
Oh, I
can
thought you
use
said I couldn't.
because that's just blunt.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wait, his hand is this Hos Delgado?
Yes.
Turn it into a chainsaw! Turn it into a chainsaw!
Nope. He doesn't have ripping as damage type.
He's got
I
red.
dump it all.
No.
I dump
He's
the rest
got
of
red
You just dump it
hair
on your
and
hand?
eye patch
Like
and
it
a
went
changing
into
left
my hand, like into it, right?
No, he has an ethereal eye.
I just dump the rest of it onto the now ethereal hand.
Your hand materializes.
Okay.
Is the root still in the?
The root stayed in the bottle.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, so the root's in the bottle, and when you pour it over your hand became your hand again.
All the time. Your hand became a hand?
Your eye behind your eye patch, you can feel it moving now when you look.
I take off the eye patch.
Okay.
You can see just fine with that eye, but you can also see arcane. Like you can see, like you like look at the Magic Man shop, and it's just lit the fuck up with your one eye.
I attempt to change shape of his hand again.
It changes shape into a dagger.
Is it made of flesh?
It's metal.
Okay. And then I change it back.
It's a hand.
Thank you.
No, I hit my knee.
I walk back inside.
Okay.
I leave the vial outside.
You walk back inside during the fields conversation.
Okay.
It wouldn't have taken you long to go out and pray.
Yeah.
So you come back in as he's essentially on the ground, when he's talking about his boys and them and their relation, and Ventov started giving a speech.
Okay.
I use that word tentatively.
What? Oh, yeah, I was just gonna make my point of existence.
Okay.
Because the life that I've been given now has been on nothing but manipulation, but I want to stop that.
I just want to hurt something. It's just gonna be.
There's after
Super Saiyan 3 thing.
ending
Swear to God.
after
I kind of want to play that, but it's copyright.
I just want to hurt it.
It's hurt.
after
My
literally
knee on the corner of his chair.
having to do
So I hold my
everything
hand
that
up so I wouldn't
Gingerbread
go.
Man and Muffin Man have said, and now going off and potentially making them stop existing so that they don't ever do this to anyone ever again. All they are just beings that, I guess, deliver muffins, and the other one makes people totally unaware of what they are, totally dulling their senses until they eat gingerbread
To death.
to death.
Side note: the DM just ate some gingerbread.
Yeah.
It was good.
So did the lamp.
That's not a way of life. They can't keep doing that to people. They've been turning people into gnomes.
They turned us into
They turned us into what we are now.
turned us into blank slates and filled our heads with what they wanted.
It's not that I want my life to be like this forever. I want this to end for anyone in.
So walk out the door.
No, that doesn't
What?
stop.
That's
them.
not. That doesn't stop what they're doing.
He's
Your life is normal. From
She
that
has a
point on.
point.
just pulls out a sword. Point.
You're more likely to be manipulated if you don't walk out that door.
There's a chance you might not even survive this Ventoft.
Yeah.
After all this work, just staying alive.
We walk away. We live.
But you guys don't think that what they're doing is wrong.
I do.
I don't know. And how can we know which one's right and which one's wrong?
Everyone's wrong.
We always have to go with
There's
what we
no
feel.
right and there's no wrong.
We've been puppets. We've been pawns. Now we're not.
Maybe
we have the
everyone's
choice
wrong.
to do whatever we want.
Exactly.
We are the knights.
The question
Who
is,
say?
We have a choice to
If
get
we're-
off the
if we're the
board.
puppets-
Who until recently said me. And
I'm sorry, I don't recall ever saying me.
What are
you
you
told
talking
us
about?
to.
you were on them a few.
He
you were on
proceeds
them a
to
few
sit down in
times,
his
but that was
chair
about
that
it.
has been
That's not
mostly
saying it, though.
eviscerated by knives.
What?
He sits down in his chair, which has been mostly eviscerated by knives.
Okay.
Can I do that?
It's stone.
Got a nice
Oh.
Okay.
I have
Question
one
is,
more
though, if we're
question.
the puppets, though. Who's
before
the
I leave.
master of the puppets?
Can you explain this?
There's multiple
know.
men.
Metallica. No. Who's the master of the
sorry.
puppets?
It looks like an ethereal the flesh spell.
So it's still, you can still tell it was ethereal.
What it was before. I'm assuming it's not now.
Right.
May I look at it?
So long as it doesn't detach from my body.
Hey, I
Fair
had
enough.
stuff detached from my body all the time. You didn't see me complain too much.
He walks over and takes your arm, flips it over, proceeds to hit your tendons one by one, and as it does, it flips through the different mechanisms in your hand, going from all 5 types of damage, including regular fist, mace, needle for piercing, dagger for stabbing, and what's the last one? Hook. And he's like,
For
Well, it
ripping out
seems
French
like
shoulders.
it's a consistent spell of flesh to metal and metal to flesh.
but it wasn't flushed before.
No, it was not.
I had a vial. It contained a root and a dark dust. And when I poured it, it was attracted to my hand and performed this.
Do you still have the bottle?
It's outside.
Just like, huh.
That's what he did.
I mean, that's fine. Just like, I didn't think that would ever happen. It's like some guy walking by. Jay Nathaniel walks by. Oh, hey, my vial. Actually.
Oh no.
He proceeds to open the front door and look out, and there's a bottle there. And says, I owe you. No. And he picks it up and goes,
We have 2 bots.
that smells vaguely Vecna.
I got it from one
I
of
think
her
this is
worshippers.
yours.
Was not aware that
Could
word
you
could be an adjective.
recork that?
Fair enough.
Thanks. Everyone else in the room, make a fortitude save or cough.
Got it.
Including me.
No.
Does a 19 do it?
Nat 20.
Does a 19 do it?
What'd you get?
19.
The 45.
16.
That was weird.
Why do I get a nat 20 on this?
18.
Yeah, out of all the things.
You have a coughing fit.
80.
She's just like by you, like.
What?
Normal voice.
It's a D12.
Oh.
Yeah. That's Vecna.
Are you looking for your
Damn it.
D20?
Yeah.
Would
Does
you
a
drop it
21
again?
pass?
Yeah. The DC was 17.
Okay.
So 45.
Are you looking for your, whose D20 is
It was
yours?
nice.
Bad
You
habit.
feel better.
Like the old musty smell of someone's vagina or something. I don't know.
That's gross.
Not to her.
Okay. You.
Yeah, if you're into that.
Eclectic.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to stop this. That's my decision. That's my choice.
The chandelier is not lit.
I got it.
It was lit. Spot check on the chandelier, please. Or then my environment around it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Because that's the freedom of life. You get a choice.
No one around.
Manipulation can only get you so far. It's because of what you do with what you're told. That's what gives you a life. That's your freedom. So that's what I'm doing.
I don't see the logic in your decision.
You don't have to.
It's not that I have particularly much problem with you helping. It's more the fact that you're saying things and they make me
Destructive
think that you
rage.
should be
Power
leaving,
attack
judging by
on
your
the
own words.
Chandelier.
What?
Can I punch the
Leaving
chandelier?
and not
Walking out that
stopping them.
door and not looking back.
Why?
Because if you keep trying to stop them, you're still playing their game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Up until now, we've been playing their game. Now it's our game.
Yeah.
It's our choice.
Yeah, and walking out would be the epitome of not playing that game.
Well done.
What's he doing?
So, quick rundown, just from the group. Who's thinking what? If you're thinking of
It shatters.
helping Candy Bread and
Candy Bread.
Sorry, Candy Bread. Jeez.
Spot check.
Miles,
bread.
damn
If
it.
there's anything around it.
If you're thinking of helping Gingerbread and Muffin Man, raise your hand.
I have.
No.
If you're thinking of helping
8.
Candy Man, raise your hand.
I have yet to make my decision.
8.
Yeah, I'm unsure.
It's fine.
It's
I
not
don't
there
need
anymore.
to
It's
have
just
you
dust
guys
on the
make
ground.
decisions like I am. This is the freedom you
Wait 6 seconds,
have.
Wait 6 seconds. Spot check again.
I mean,
Oh God. Yeah, one.
you're very confused. I guess in the end, is it our choices that make us, or the we that make our choices? I'm not a philosopher.
Are you sure about that?
Neither am I.
Spot check again.
But if this
That
is
was
the
how long you lived.
Definitely
You probably
not.
could have made a decent living off of being a philosopher.
I've made some pretty decent living off of what I do.
Yeah.
Enjoy your work. Thinking leads to pain.
14 now. Spot check. What's anything like?
the life that I'm living now
It's just a hole.
is not my
As a
life.
whole?
There's nothing in it. It's just like a crater.
I don't see
And
how
it's full of
your
dust,
decision would
like
make it
gold
more
dust.
your life.
He was something before he is
Can I
now.
take some?
Can try.
I can't return to what I was.
No, but you can remember.
Alright.
And then
I'm not hit back to
create-
the
Forge your own path.
Our past,
Create a new-
regardless if it's forged or not, is now our past.
She has a point.
It is what it
But
is.
it's what shaped us, and I have no idea what shaped me before. What's
It
happened?
affects your decisions today.
So in that case, one would just default to their past and what molded them via their past until new information comes in.
Exactly.
At which point
Two
you.
lives. 2 lives. 2 memories. Each are true. Each are false. Both your lives happen at the same time. You'll have memories of both. Both those events will shape a new personality. You will stop being what you were and what you are now and become something new. Something enriched. Something
Hybrid.
Yeah. And this is what I'm doing.
More powerful than ever.
Who here, if given the choice, would walk away?
Not me.
See,
Not today.
The dwarf
here's the
already
thing,
did
that's
walk
what I've done
away.
my entire life.
What?
That's all I've done my entire life. I never got too involved in anything. I was just left.
And that's your choice. That's
Change
fine.
that now if you want.
And
As for
that's-
me, can't let this
The
go.
Guardians of the
However-
Galaxy, it's our time to give a crap.
Out there,
Yeah.
it's their time, but here, this is our time. Our time.
But the thing is, getting a little sick of not. What's the word? Having any stability.
You think going after this will be stable?
No, that's not what she
All
wants
I'm
to
doing
walk
is
away.
running, and that just has so far led me to go here, take that, move on, take that.
Not
It's fine.
be involved.
What do you say, Asmund?
I follow Ven.
And quite
But you
frankly,
don't have to
And
do
now,
that, man.
You don't think for yourself.
But I'm making the choice to do that.
I know. Then that's my point there, I guess.
We make a choice to stop being who we are, to stop something bigger than us. When it's over, will we remember this life? We'll just completely just not know what had happened, move on with that life, read another one. But in the end, perhaps we'll give up this life to stop something that's truly evil.
And that's what I believe. I believe this is the right path.
I already did
I
it
actually
once.
do too. So.
I'm not afraid of it this time.
We take a walk down Drury Lane together.
That's just what I think. Like, you don't have to think the same way as I do, and you can't convince me otherwise. This is what I'm going to do.
I can't let them continue to read.
What?
Could we
Unatoned.
though? Bluffing?
I've
I do have a good diplomacy today.
Unjudged.
I've been in
If
it
you
for
really
the
wanna
lulz.
try,
If
go
I
for
die, I die. I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
But given the fact that
If Nara
there's
was
the
gonna do anything,
possibility
she'd tell
to
you
at
that your
least
reasoning's
help
crap and not that your
someone,
decision's crap, but you just
I'll
need
do
better
it.
reasoning to back it up.
Yeah, no, I know.
My reason is I cannot allow these people to keep doing this.
Yeah.
If we walk away,
we walk
They won't
away.
stop.
You guys care a lot more for the world than I do.
If we walk away, by extent, the blood of those that die is on our hands.
Exactly.
Because we
I
had
mean,
the
we're
opportunity
murderers,
to
so-
possibly create a change, and we
Were
did
you?
nothing.
Exactly.
By
I was-
constantly being manipulated
What do
by
we
the ones
have
we're trying
to
to stop.
manipulate us when he
Some
didn't
point
even
at
live in
least.
it most of the time?
We don't even
When?
know who we're trying to stop.
Before you came to Smash
All I
Into-
know right now is that I was
Yes.
given power. And that's
Probably.
something that I can
You haven't
use
killed
to
anyone
change
since
things.
with good power comes great responsibility.
With great power comes great responsibility.
The
But
black
power
dwarf
corrupts, and
runs
absolute
back
power
through the
corrupts
door.
absolutely.
No, not if your heart is pure.
Hey guys,
Oh.
I pulled out my pocket. Check this out.
What
The hell is that?
Gold dust.
How'd you
Where
find
did you
that?
steal that from?
Say quoi?
I smashed the chandelier.
What?
What?
You smashed the chandelier. Sense motive.
Yeah, actually, sense motive.
25.
That's a 30.
41.
9.
Woo!
Total of
You can rub it in. Go ahead.
61.
Jesus.
You nat 20?
You got it.
Beautiful.
Nice.
So I win on that one.
Okay.
You know exactly what happened. He walked up to the chandelier. It was not lit. He punched it, and it shattered.
Okay. I know this.
Good for your world.
You finally got rid of your one
Rocker.
chandelier.
Go out, fly over the chandelier, report back what it looks like now.
So, why did you?
Oh, can I?
Okay.
So why'd you punch the chandelier?
When I first stepped outside, before I walked through that wall, I saw it was lit. After the giant confusion of I am not who I am, I walked to that chandelier, saw it wasn't lit. I was mad. I punched
You know, things turn on and off.
So
Like the candles in
I
the
also-
room at
Not at
night.
night though.
Not at night. It's
I
night.
also have a giant question
Someone
that's
blew it
been
out.
bugging me for a while.
It was wrong.
What about the small council?
You mean the
You
giants?
mean the giant?
The giant, yes.
Hate giants.
When we went there,
Only one?
because we went there.
Didn't you ever
He
tell
comes
me?
off as
No.
a group that way that when someone gets mad and tries to kill him, there's a good chance they won't actually try to kill him.
Does he have like split
They get-
personality or something?
No, just
So people want to kill him, but once because he's an asshole.
yes.
It's kind of a prick.
I mean, yeah.
Kind of definitely a prick.
Kind of pretty much
He's
a
a giant
huge
dick.
prick.
Magic Man.
Well, the
He's a huge.
the magic amulet I gave him that allows him to cause major images of himself within 15 feet is what he uses for all of his meetings
Gotcha.
with everyone who's not the king.
Also,
Mr. D.
is it intentionally ironic, the small council?
He requested the name.
Mr. D.
So,
He's really
Can you explain the chandelier?
Well, that means I'm out of time. I have to go.
What do you mean you have to go? Where?
Wait, what?
Well,
shit.
since he sent it, if it's no longer being powered, I'm only assuming that he's gathering his power to do something.
Who's he?
Well, the gingerbread man, of course.
Great.
So he's coming to kill you.
Or getting ready for me to come try to kill him.
Wait, isn't the Muffin Man gonna kill himself to kill?
But I don't know
Damien,
how he would have
so-
known since I took everything from everyone.
Wait. You.
Did you
What?
did you say anything to Vecna?
I recently prayed to her, yes.
What did you?
I'm sorry, but I have to go. It's now or never.
What could that have to do with anything?
Well, if she was working with them, she may have told them that I'm still alive.
Oh God.
So thanks for that.
All right. Set
All right.
up.
Time to cast. Time to cast our lots.
I don't blame you.
Time to cast our lots.
I'm going.
The Candyman starts walking towards the door.
All right.
Well, I was going.
I'm going.
I'm gonna leave.
I follow
Are
Van.
you going?
I'm following the majority.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
I don't
For right
know
now.
who I am.
On the way out, you
You.
instinctively check the chest.
You're the
Each
Black
chest
Dwarf who hit
has
things.
a-
You wanna hit
actually,
bad
can I do
guys?
that first?
You can check it,
I don't.
but you
know.
can't take stuff from it. You can just check it.
Oh.
I don't have a brother.
Fine.
I don't know who.
Do I just
I
do
don't know.
spot or do I do?
Do a
Free
Don't
spell.
you want to let out some just weird aggression that you just have? You just want to break shit.
Chandelier.
Please
Yes. Don't you want to break some
I got
people's
5.
faces?
150,000 gold
Sounds
and a cape.
good, but
Get a lot of blood everywhere.
Take
that's
it.
not me.
You.
Why not?
That
You
actually is you though.
That
Hey,
was
hey, you
my-
see that? You see
Not
that giant
yet.
cleaver you have there?
You said I'm going with the group.
That
and I
big
said, you'll
ol'
instinctively
axe.
check the
The
chest
stick?
anyway.
sword thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Diplomacy to like
You know
make
what?
him reassured that his life is his own and that he can do whatever he wants with it.
You can try. I would recommend, since you are a smart individual, that rather than trying to assure him that his life is his life, assure him that his life is maybe not his life, and that should make him mad.
Well, yeah.
And the people to be angry at are the Muffin Man, Gingerbread Man, and in fact that he should come for a good fight, because that's
Okay,
what
that-
barbarians do.
I will support him on this. Shit.
I will say one word.
18. Shit.
Revenge.
Wait, what are we doing?
Revenge for the fallen.
So,
That is in total 23.
got a 31.
You can do what you want as a player.
I got a 10.
Is the portal still open to the Muffin Man place?
You can't see it from here. He's walking out the door of his place.
Spot check to see if it is.
You can't see
You
it.
can't
from
see
here.
it from here.
That's what he just said.
There's another
I
building.
see everything.
Not 20, and I'll let you see it.
Nope.
No, it is not.
That's an
can't
18.
not
That's
see.
really close, but
Well,
fine.
No.
that's it.
Yes.
No.
I'm going. I start walking with the candy.
It's time for atonement. It's time.
for punishment.
Careful, guys. Things are about to get dicey.
He's in
I can't roll it because it's not a pun in the game. No one has dice.
I shrug.
He looks back at you for a second.
How do you know I don't have dice?
I shrug, say it's the best
Are you
adventure
coming,
I've gotten
sir?
in a while, and walk out with.
No?
I can't.
You can get some answers.
What party's breaking up?
There's a chest over here for you, sir.